You subscribe to the channel for more daily uploads? And you followed me on Twitch? Who do you think you are? I want to try it with the ring. Respect the cat liked the ring, so we're gonna give it a shot. I don't think they're necessary with the Up the Beanstalk, but maybe he knows something I don't. He definitely knows something I don't. He's playing against Burn. Burn 1, Shock Goblin Guide. Fervent Champion. Oh. Yeah, that's dying. Wrenn and Six may want to have a word with that one. In my Bowmaster format, we're playing 1/1s. I'll let him look at the top because I want to get a Triome here. Oh, they might be on a Blood Moon deck. So maybe I'm supposed to get Raugrin Forest. I can't get a Forest. Alright, whatever. I'm not going to respect Blood Moon. They Blood Moon me. C'est la vie. I'll try to fetch around it for future. I'll get a Plains as my third land. Lebine. The only thing that truly kills a Bowmaster is another Bowmaster. Everything else is negative value. What is this? Hammer? I'm confused. Cranial plating. Ingo. Stoneblade Hammer. I don't know what's going on over there. Guess we're about to find out. You're Steel Paladin. So it's gonna equip this here. I think I'm just gonna kill the Ornithopter. I was thinking about taking the plating, but I think clearing the creatures is probably better. Ooh. I just want a Beanstalk Solitude. Draw 2. I don't know if that's the right move though. Tells me they're not on Blood Moon. Maybe I'm supposed to go Beanstalk. I'll also just go Tef Bounce. Where's the fun in that? Not enough beans. Not enough beans in my life. That's the problem here. Why, yes, I would like to Ancestral Recall for my free elemental. Don't mind if I do. I gotta move the discard. Man, so unlucky. So unbelievably unlucky that they would force me to discard. Stone's only really good in the mirror. Man, I can just like expend resources like they're nothing here. I actually like don't want all this card advantage to a degree. I'm not going to return the land here. I have too many cards. I wish this was optional, because I think I might deck out. Nobody's really playing Elesh Norn right now, so this deck's not respecting Elesh Norn. Please deck. I hope I don't deck. I might. Alright, maybe we don't play all 3 Beanstalks. This might be bad. I have 1 Endurance. So we probably won't deck. Probably. Yeah, I think we want only like 2 copies of the Bean out at any given time. As I can play Omnath and then fetch. Didn't I click Omnath? I meant to click Omnath. Oops. Pretend like I cast Omnath there. Oopsies. On to Omnath Fury. Still gonna do it. Okay. I don't think I need the ring. I'm definitely not playing another Beanstalk. Wrenn and Six seems useless. Ben another Teferi. I don't think I need all these Teferis. Could also just been a land here. Play 4th Beanstalk. I'm literally gonna deck. Is that what you want? Of course it's what you want. But I'm not gonna give you what you want. So Word of War and Peace, huh? Alright, opponent. Just know, you made me ancestral. I didn't make me ancestral. Oh, Boseiju. Now I can Boseiju Saga, Boseiju something else. Should I draw with Lorien Revealed? That might not be the best idea. Oh, we're still in combat. Draw 6 for 5. I just feel like I don't have enough cards in my hand, and that's why we're losing. Just not enough cards. If they pass the turn and we're not going to deck, I'm casting this Lorien at their end step. For you, chat. I would like to draw 6 for 5. Yep. Alright. This was a good idea. Mole Drifter. Oh, boy. Oh, that was a delight. Okie dokie. Yeah, Beanstalk's really good. Time Warp also. Force in. Boseiju in. I want Charmaw. Yeah, if I ever play against a Bowmaster deck, I'm probably just like taking 80 damage minimum. I don't think I even need Charmaw. Minimum 80 damage taken. Opponent's Angie. I mean, did they really have a chance that game? Not to be mean, but it was looking grim as soon as I resolved the second Beanstalk. Supreme. Absolute banger. I'm gonna keep this hand. It sucks that I have to play one of the Boseijus out. That's probably fine. They're mulliganing to 5. They conceded the game. Okay. The bean is demoralizing. Today we've learned something. The bean's more than just good. It's demoralizing. Makes the opponent not want to play if they mulligan. Yeah, we might have ended up stuck on 2 lands there. So we're probably going to get Steam Vents in case we can draw Wrenn and Six. I guess Wrenn and Six wouldn't have helped me because I didn't have a fetch land anyways. I think I mulligan this hand. It doesn't do anything. This hand's a lot better. I can't cast Wrenn and Six on 2 though. But I still think it's a better hand. He's playing Hammer, huh? I'm not gonna fetch quite yet because I don't know what I want to fetch. Immense Temple Garden. Bum, 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 bum. Well, you need to play Hallowed Fountain since you're playing Lorien Revealed. Also, I don't think Hallowed Fountain's bad. Because there's often a lot of games where you just run out of fetchables. I thought it... No, I actually don't remember when that song plays in Metal Gear. I thought it played during that one cutscene with Mother. But now I don't remember. It's been such a long time since I played Metal Gear. Good game, though. Yeah, sorry, the boss. Mom the boss. A little surprised they did that. I don't know if that 1 point of damage is worth losing both creatures here. I'm gonna say probably not. That's disrespecting the boss. I know that Fountain can't cast Wrenn on 2, but I still think Fountain is a very good land to have in the deck because you run out of fetchables. Also, you're playing Lorien, so you can actually cycle Lorien into a white source. It's been a long time since I've seen Chip. Well, we have a Solitude, but if they have a protection spell plus a hammer, then they kind of get us here. Could just be like a Cauldron. And it is. It's a really good draw. So now I can go Omnath, Fetch Land, Fury. Green, blue, red, white. Guess I'm dead to a second hammer then. Oh, I'll also just play ring. I think I just play a ring. Ensure I don't die to Inkmoth Nexus. Beanstalk plus Yorion. Sounds sweet and Pioneer. Sweet and Legacy too. Yeah, because you can blink it and still draw. It does sound kind of correct. It's Paradise Mantle. How do I not die to this? I need to find like Boseiju. That's a good way of not dying. Alright, well, I think question is, do I... Ooh, I don't know what to do here. I don't know if I should play a ring and just ensure I don't die, or if I should just get greedy and draw 5. I have Wrenn also. If I find like Lightning Bolt or Prismatic Ending, this game's just over. I don't know. Not sure what to do. I feel like the better, safer line might be to just cast Ring, but I'm not here not to draw 5. How am I exiling here? I also have a Solitude. I guess I could just remove the 2 creatures and then Solitude this. I don't think I'm getting rid of the Hammer Jet. I think I'm just getting rid of the 2 creatures and then having the Solitude back up. I guess you're also a creature and you're kind of annoying. Looks like I got Fury Red card. Why are you telling me punt? They're so dead! How is this a punt? Let's get rid of the Loriens, not gonna need those. Endurance, I might need Endurance. Let's keep this hand. If they find Pure Steel Paladin, I guess I'm dead. They have Hammer plus Surge. Nope. That's right. Beanstalk plus Yorion. Too much dexterity required there. Way too much dexterity. I think if I'm going up the Boseijus, I can probably go down the Loriens. How's Pure Steel lethal? Because they equip Hammer plus Cauldron onto Pure Steel, and then they equip Hammer onto Inkmoth and have 2 lethal attackers. I mean, like, I Solitude it in response to them equipping Cauldron, but it might have been lethal if they sequenced it right. Because if they start by going Inkmoth, and they go Pure Steel Paladin, and they equip Hammer to Inkmoth, I have to Solitude the Inkmoth, at which point they can equip Cauldron Hammer onto Pure Steel. This Ephemerate's like pretty fine. I don't think I want Teferi. I can also trim this one Endurance. I don't think I'm going to deck out in this matchup. Beans are bad for your MTGO diet. Seem pretty good, I don't know. Maybe not so bad. I'm going to keep this hand. It's a little slow out of the gate here. The curve's 2, 3, 4. If they go Stoneforge Mystic again, it's not ideal. What if we're going to attack with the Giver? They should not attack with the Giver. They did it last time and they got severely punished by Fury. Don't do it. Don't attack with the Giver. I think I'm just going to get Raugrin. Shock this in Bean. Hope to rip Solitude, maybe. Rip Boseiju. Not bad. Can you play Beanstalk and Tron? You can. I don't think it does anything. Because most of your 5+ CMC spells just win the game on their own. I feel like the issue with Tron is finding like the first one most of the time. Getting bonked. I have to Boseiju the Hammer. Well, I can do that main phase. They don't have a protection spell. Can't cast that Charmaw. Casting Charmaw would just leave me dead. Not that I can even like afford to cast it because I only have 1 colorless land as is. Alright, well. Boseiju the Hammer. Put a tap land into play past the turn. This Duck Hunt. Dead a second Hammer. Obsidian the Hammer. Ensure my death. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Agatha's is sweet. I want to play more with it. Fairy's just so bad. I don't think I want this to Fairy. I think I'd rather have like the first Chalice. Maybe even want the second Chalice. Chalice is kind of awkward against Hammer. Because of Stoneforge Mystic, they can still violent all their 1-drops. Well, I mean, can I really pass up Triple Bean? Of course not. Snapkeep. Really? What's up? It's a going. Oh, we're going up the Bean for sure. If I find a red card, I might just spend it. Kill this Giver. Oh, it's an Omnath. Can I afford to wait a turn? I think I can. They stick a hammer on it. It's not that big of a deal. I do need to find a land here, though. Yeah, those are my top 3 for Modern as well. All good cards. I should be able to find a land in the next 3 draws here. I hope. One that produces white mana. Bingo. I'm going to fetch Plains and Binding this. Yeah, but he's just like very good in Legacy. It's got a ton of application in Legacy. Discard his aid. That's so messed up. Alright, cast my Solitude. Ancestral. Draw another Solitude. Best of luck. I summon Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck. I'm about to summon another Pot of Greed on this. Yeah, the opponent's plan is I mill myself. Sounds about right, to be honest. It's solid. It's the infinite Solitude glitch. Throw out the next Solitude as well. I might as well. I can afford to. They conceded. I want to come back. I wasn't done decking myself. Oh, so many beans. So many beans, so little time. Well, the thing about rings are they're obviously better in multiples, right? So I think for a card like the ring, you either go 4-0 most of the time. So I don't even know if you need it. Plains entered the exile zone. Yeah, you're on super band. Looks like it's 4-color rhinos. This is the matchup where I wish I had all the chalices. Could play around that. I could just fetch Steam Vents. Could have played around it. This is gonna be tough to beat. I think I need to keep this binding. The Omnath is more for the later game. Don't think I can afford to keep it right now. The thing that I like about the beans that's super nice is you're just able to aggressively pitch your early spells to keep you alive in the early game. It's kind of like 4-color scam now, in a way. You're just like playing out these elementals on turn 1 with like little to no repercussion. Probably still gonna die here, though. Well, maybe not. Dead to Force. Kinda dead to Force anyways. Dead to Bone Crusher Giant. Okay. Man, this is such an annoying deck. It's the worst. Just the worst. Just hate it. I don't think I really need this Boseiju, but I also don't want to go too low on lands. Ephemerate doesn't seem terrible. I could probably go without the Prismatic Ending, though. Maybe trim a Wrenn and Six also. No, there's no Elish Norn. Elish Norn's not really necessary. I don't think. You're just cycling through so many cards at this point that with the amount you're seeing, I don't think you need it. I don't think you go down a ring here. Like I mentioned earlier, ring's better in multiples, so you can replace it. Even though they have Stomp, it's not something I really want to cut. I just messed up by fetching. If I didn't fetch at their end step and I waited to fetch a Steam Vents on my turn, I probably would have won that game. Maybe not won it, but at least had a chance. I'm supposed to play Reprieve or Wrenn and Six. They ice me, they're gonna ice me on my turn anyways. I call this build the Ring Bean. You know, like String Bean. They pitched Plains, so they are playing the 4-color variant. It's kind of why I didn't think they were gonna have Bone Crusher, but they still had Bone Crusher anyways. Music's too loud. The music's as loud as it always is. Chat, is the music loud? It's fine. Perfect. Alright. I mean, when I talk, the music goes to half volume anyways, so I think you shouldn't have any trouble hearing me. It's just when I'm not talking, the music's a little bit louder. Yep, it was a risk I was willing to take. You keep interrupting my music. Please stop talking, streamer. I think I'm just gonna have to jam ring here and hope. DT has the best music. DT's got the nice calming sounds of minor microphone static, which is arguably the best music. I think I might actually jam this Hallowed Fountain. Blue, green, red, white. I'm double white for Solitude. Save me, ring. You're my only hope. If you get countered, I'm gonna lose. Well, Rhinos, much like Living End, pretty much impossible to beat when they have it all. This has got to be my least favorite deck in the format to play against right now. It's Usurped Living End. I don't even care about Wrenn, they're just going at my face. Yeah, no, they forced my ring. Right on time. Alright. Well, I don't know what we're supposed to do about that. Maybe we hold up Reprieve that one turn instead of jamming Teferi. I don't think a deck that could do that really needs stronger cards. But hey, that's just my 2 cents. Like, I don't know if I was supposed to keep a better hand. I felt like my hand was okay. Yeah, Scam's like the best deck in the format right now. Nobody asked for Scam to have a better Undying effect, but it's what we got. I don't know if I'm cycling this. Maybe I am. Switch to Glimpse. It's like Rhinos, but bad. I think I am going to cycle this Lorien. Grab an island here. I think I'm going to get rid of the insect and then Fury this. I don't know if I'm supposed to pitch Omnath or if I'm supposed to pitch the second Fury. Either way, I think it's important to get the Grist off the table. That's pretty annoying. Hmm. Yeah, Burn's pretty good. If I find a Fury, I want to be able to... Oh. Well, maybe I'm... Well... 2/1/1. Seems too good to pass up. That's 3 Furies down, though. So the rest of this game might be an uphill battle for me, but they only have 3 cards in hand. And I have an active ring, so I think getting the Bowmaster off the table is pretty good for me as well. I'm going to play this land first in case they have another Bowmaster, and then I'm going to draw, because I want to be able to hardcast the Solitude on a Bowmaster. If they're going to Chord for 1. Chord for 2, and getting 1 Bowmaster, I should say. And this is why we played the land first. But yeah, Modern, Burn's pretty good in Modern right now. It's not good against, like, Murktide decks, but you're pretty good against everything else. A poor Yawgmoth opponent. Double Furied. In shambles. Concedes. I actually don't think we side in anything here. Maybe endurance. I don't even know how many endurances we want though. Probably not a ton. Teferi doesn't do a lot, so I could cut like 3 Teferi, bring in 3 endurance, and run it like that. Teferi's pretty mediocre. That's good. I'm gonna keep it. It's got the bean. Can't go wrong with the bean. I think we need a Fable effect. The thing about this deck is it draws so many cards that in the late game your hand's gonna be full of lands, which is why the Wrenn and Six ultimate's so valuable. And you see like 3 different instants and sorceries in the deck just to be able to capitalize off the Wrenn and Six ultimate. But I was thinking about like different ways of cycling lands into non-lands, but I couldn't really come up with a good one. It would be like Seismic Assault, which you just can't play. My bean! Beanstalk into Gigantosaurus and call it Vanilla Bean. Call this one Ring Bean. It took Solitude and not my bean. I think I'd do this for Wrenn and Six. But the thing that lets you turn all your lands into cyclers, I'm not familiar. But if you have to pay mana for it, it's probably not worth it. If you have to like pay 2 to cycle your land, it's not gonna be good enough. Cycling for red, probably also not good enough. It's a lot of lands. I kind of wish I had the red cycling thing now. Jeebus. I think on top of the Yawgmoth here is like kind of atrocious for me. It is about a boxing bear. How'd you know? Ooh, binding. They might have Boseiju here. Apparently it's some like Smash remix thing. Parody. Endurance. Okay. I think I'm flashing in my endurance to block, although it could go poorly if they have Bowmaster. But I think if they had a Bowmaster, they would have flashed it in response to me drawing off the Beanstalk, so I can safely assume they probably don't have a Bowmaster unless they just top decked in the past 2 draws. So I'm probably going to block here. Keep my life total high. Probably going to take the ring. And put my Solitude back in my deck. Yep. Bye-bye ring. So I have white, green, red, blue. I can cast Omnath. The Jelly Bean will enter. Oh, wait, maybe we do call this deck Jelly Bean. Because you got the bean, and you have the Jelly Bean. And you got me tapping poorly. It's all coming together. Hey, Zero. More Omnath. Isn't this a Mega Man song? It's Mega Man 2. I can't resist not drawing to. I have to. Chord for Dryad Arbor. Beanstalks on the rise. Might have been better just to buy Kahira. But think of drawing 2 though. Can't resist drawing 2. Yagi. Yagi with no friends. What if we draw a lot more than 2? What if we draw 5? Was probably already winning this game. This is definitely going to win me the game. Ah, more beans. Don't mind if I do. I just feel like the issue with this hand was it wasn't drawing enough cards. And just for good measure. Just for good measure. No, come back! Come back! Bully, I am bully. It's kind of awkward. I think I'm gonna mulligan this. Basic Island's killing the vibes. Alright. Good chance I'm cycling this Lorien. I've actually really liked Lorien Revealed. It kind of prevents you from flooding a little bit in the late game. Since this is replacing one of the land slots, you can just use it to draw in the mid to late game. Hydrate. I think I'm out of water. Oh, it's over there. Alright, I'll get it after this game's over. Fresh out of water in California. I'm gonna get iced, huh? Playing against rhinos again. So I fetch, they ice me. As such, I will not fetch. We've learned our lesson from the last rhinos game. No fetchy. Not happening. Not that they have a tune to play for me to get iced off of, but might as well brick him off of the card draw. Mord heard 4 color was good to get him. Was like, I've come back from the dead. How you doing, Mord? I'm gonna be really sad if we go X and rhinos. I use some beanstalks. You place the TCG order. You forgot to add them. Aren't they like 20 cents? It's a common, right? Or like an uncommon? Seems so bad. I probably have to do it just to stay alive. They were $1.50. Is nobody opening Wilds of Eldraine? Is that why? Set wasn't good enough? Shortage of beans? I hate having to do this. But I kind of think I have to. I'm doing well. Just chilling, deciding what to play in the challenge. I still don't know. We might play 4 color, we might play Scam, we might play Yawgmoth. Just to stick it to DT. I really just want to outplace him in the challenge with the Yawg. Yeah, 4 for 2/3. Just to try to stay alive. Yeah, the Great Bean Famine of 23. Scam's still like the best deck in the format. Scam is doing it a-okay. Survive! We have to survive. I don't think we're gonna survive. You just simply don't let them resolve a Beanstalk. Scam does okay against Rhinos. The thing about Rhinos is Rhino's worst matchup is just losing to itself. If Rhinos opens the nuts, they're gonna beat any deck. Except for, like, Living End. Living End has Rhino's number. It's rough in the mirror, yeah. True. Well, goodbye, Omnath. Goodbye, Numbers. I have nothing I can draw to get me out of this. Ring. Bean. Okay. That's one of the things I like about the blue-black Waffo control deck. It absolutely decimates Rhinos. That deck has such a good Rhinos matchup. Even better than Murktide, I feel. Turns out Archmage's Charm is pretty good against Rhinos. Our deck, however, I think has kind of a poor Rhinos matchup. Does not seem great. I haven't run into a Beanstalk deck yet. And it's new Crads day 3. I don't think this hand's good. Alright. We'll give it a shot. Saga's not super easy to deal with. Force. Oh, no Force. You have plans for the Super Qualifier? I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know when the Super Qualifier is. Mm, 10 a.m. Eastern. I'll probably be streaming it. I should be on streaming it. I have no idea what I'm gonna play though. I haven't played Beanstalk with Halfling yet. That's next up on my list. 10 a.m. Sunday is the modern. Alright, I'll stream the modern one on Sunday. I'm probably not gonna play the legacy one. Maybe I will though. But Comet. But then I have to care about legacy, which is so difficult. Not to be a downer, but man, it is very hard for me to care about legacy. Not even Watsy cares about legacy. Yeah. So true. I guess they expect to kill my Chalice in a few turns, huh? Kind of an ambitious footfalls, but maybe they have Flame. Or Prismatic Command here. Oh boy. Just can't catch a break against Rhinos. That's true. When will I get to cast Force of Will and Brainstorm? Aside from Vintage Cube. I really hope the next Cube season's Modern Cube. I think Modern Cube's my favorite. Maybe Legacy Cube. They said what it is. I don't know. I don't pay attention. What is it? Is it Legacy? It's Standard Cube. It's Popper Cube. Bed. Bedge. Oh, I think I don't want to get Subtlety, so maybe I'm playing a Solitude now. Just to not get Subtlety. The great Solitude versus Rhinos fight. My dude. I guess the downside was I let them be a little bit more mana efficient. Vintage Cube wraps up. Blah, 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 blah. This is too many words. I can't read. What they do, Lorien? The unfortunate part about this is that I don't have triple white, so I can't go Solitude plus Binding. So I'm probably gonna have to get my other Triome here. Stop it! Top deck? Something? Spin goes Solitude plus Binding. We're just so dead here. I just can't get through these Rhinos. It's crazy. I have 2 more to deal with next turn. I have to, like, terribly 1-for-1 them. Sorry, 0.5 for 1 them. They still have 5 cards in their hand. I have an inkling of a feeling I might get Furied here. Who could have foreseen such an event? Green. What did I tap poorly for? Oh, I tapped. Oh. So bad at tapping mana. Alright, there we go. Tap better. Okay. I think I have like a 20% win rate against Rhinos. I just can't beat that deck anymore. Ever since they added Flame of Venor, I can absolutely not beat that deck. Because my answer to that deck has always been like Chalice and EE, and now they have a way to consistently, reliably pop it. I can't beat Rhinos anymore. I just can't. It's crazy. The only deck I've been able to beat it on is the blue-black deck. Anyways, let me pay out the doubters. The problem is, like, holding up mana is kind of counterintuitive, right? You don't really want to be holding up mana very often. Like, same problem with Dovin's Veto. is like I think I'd rather just place a card that's like proactive against them, like Chalice, and then just like try to jam Teferi. Like I'm not sure Flusterstorm or Dovin's Veto is the answer. Anyways, well, you can hold the EE until it's time, but then they can force it.
Have you peeked? Bing bong, bing bong, bing bing bong. Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.